Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Yesterday we covered the death of Jessi Combs, the female race car driver who reportedly died August 27th, 2019 in the Oregon desert while chasing a land speed record. And in that video I pointed out I thought it was interesting that she was a top story on CNN's page right next to this headline about why November 4th, 2020, the day after the upcoming presidential election, could be a very bad day. And what I thought was interesting is the name Jessi Combs equals 114, a lot like 11/4 for November 4th. Well, today somebody who saw that video called me up and said, Zach, when you think of Combs, do you think of Puff Daddy? Because his birthday is November 4th. And I thought, that is really interesting. And lo and behold, from the date of this woman's death, Jessi Combs, August 27th, to Puff Daddy's upcoming 50th birthday, November 4th, this year, is 69 days. His full name is Sean John Combs, which equals 69. And that got me thinking, okay, this story up here is about the election, and I remember how Puff Daddy or P. Diddy or whatever you want to call him, he did the Vote or Die campaign to get young people to vote. And Vote or Die is 50 in the most pure cipher, just like how he's going to turn 50 this year, just like he'll be 50 the day of the election. He'll turn 51 years old the next day. And, you know, there's been headlines about how he's friends with Donald Trump. The name Donald's 50 as well. So I'm just thinking about this. A woman dies, right? And her face is the headline next to this story about the election, where it very likely will be Trump versus a woman. And then there might even be a Puff Daddy connection in here. Again, if you're new here, you might be thinking, like, what in the world am I watching? Well, what you need to know is every day your news is contrived garbage, riddles, propaganda, made-up stories connecting to the next contrived story, to the next rigged news story, to the next rigged election, to the next rigged ball game. This is what the mainstream media actually is. If you've seen that movie, A Beautiful Mind, you know they make Russell Crowe, the character he plays, who was a real person, they make him look like he's a Looney Tune. But what was he doing? He was showing how there was connections in the magazines and the papers to what was actually going on in the world. And the reason they put out that movie was to clue people into the truth, but then make the truth look like it's crazy. And we've been proving that this is exactly how it is year after year. So I do not think this is an accident. And in case you missed the work on the death of Jessi Combs, we can go over that again. She died August 27, 2019. A date was 74 numerology. Oregon is the only state that sums to 74, like killing. Oregon and killing are also 38, like death. Jessi Combs equals 33. Oregon's the 33rd state. 33 and 74 are often paired together. Again, it's a biblical pairing. It has everything to do with Jesus on the cross at age 33, using the alphabetic order. Jesus, Messiah, cross, parables, gospel, they're all 74. Jesus Christ is 74 as well. And consider this woman's initials were JC. Jessi Combs, JC, Jesus Christ. She died August 27th, the 239th day of the year, which is the 52nd prime. Combs is 52. Again, Puff Daddy, his last name is Combs. Sean John Combs. So there's a riddle here to think more deeply about, and perhaps you'll be the person to connect the next dot. Until next time, Truth Seeker.